So there's your drone Dalek. Okay, so the next figure is the Smiler. I'm going to open this figure and quickly review it very, very briefly, and then move on to the next figure. So again, like all the others, rip it open. Doesn't really take much effort, as you can see. Bit of cardboard. Bye bye in the bin. Out comes a Smiler. Again, he's in his little plastic housing thing. Take out the front cover of this thing, and I keep that. And this bit of plastic goes in the bin. The amount of rubbish that I'm consuming at the moment, it's ridiculous. Okay, so let's get Mr. Smiler out. He has 4 twisty things, so bear with me while I twist and shout. All of these bloody things. Must admit, I'm getting a bit quicker at doing them now. I haven't sped up the camera or anything like that. 1. Come on. Bollocks to it. It'll come out without him. There we go. This goes in the bin, obviously. No one cares about that. And Mr. Smiler. Look at that. Now he's going to stand up really well. I can tell. He just will. I'll move the camera a bit closer to him, get some light on him. There we go. He's brilliant. I can see there's a little bit of paint rubbing or marking on his chest, but you can't even really see it, so no problem. Articulation, the arms move up and down, round and 360. Obviously his legs are restricted because of his little skirt that he's wearing. The colour is really nice, the way it kind of goes from blue to purple. I like that. His head, which is the best part about this figure, if I just get the light off it, twists 360. You can have the angry face. Let's just zoom in. Okay, so the face, obviously you can have this face, which is your standard look at me, I'm a Smiler face, and then if you turn the face ever so carefully, like so, you can have look at me, I've got yellow teeth and I'm very, very angry face. And from a side view he looks a bit strange, obviously, but it's all good. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in this episode didn't he have 3 faces? Didn't he have like neutral and then middle and then angry? I might be wrong, I might be right, I don't know, let me know. I personally am going to have him on the angry face because that looks awesome. So there's the Smiler. Okay, so the next figure I'm going to be opening is the drone Dalek. So here we go. Bye bye, Smiler. And here is the drone Dalek. It might look a little bit orangey, but it is actually the drone. It is red Dalek. And to open this Dalek, pretty simple. I'm just gonna rip it. This Dalek is the Paradigm set Dalek with all the Paradigm scribbly wooblies on it. Obviously you can buy the red Dalek that came in wave 1, and I would imagine he'd have a different background, but for now I'm just gonna rip him open and see what he's like. Now, as many of you are aware, I used to have loads of these figures, so I'm not overly excited about this because I used to have it, but for financial reasons I had to sell them, etc. So that is why I'm rebuying these figures. So there's your explanation for what is going on. Out comes the drone Dalek. I will sit him there. And obviously the box is going to be chucked, and I shall be keeping, of course, the drone Dalek's covering thing, front label thing. Okay, so now he does look very orange, doesn't he? He is red, I promise he's red. I can prove it, but he is red. Okay, so I'm now going to proceed to take him out of his packaging. How many ties? He's only got 1 tie, but I remember from last time these ties are really thick and difficult to open, so bear with me, guys. I might get some scissors, I don't know. No, it's not that You've got to use force and ignorance and whatever, and twist it perhaps the right way, maybe. There we go. One more big twist. Here it is. Take the stupid thing off. Throw that in the bin. The Dalek has sellotape on his eye to protect him. He also has sellotape on his exterminator and on his plunger. And it's only very weak sellotape, so it comes out quite easily. And out comes the drone. This goes in the bin. Now I can remember from last time, these Daleks are flipping brilliant, aren't they? I don't like them in the actual TV series because I think the colours are a bit silly, but for a figure I think he looks pretty awesome. Quite happy with that, actually, to be honest. He is red now, you can see that he's red, kind of. Goes from red to orange, look at that, it changes. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, let's just keep him like that. So there's your drone Dalek. Obviously articulation, the plunger, the exterminator, any eye, up and down, twist around. Head spins around 360. He's got wheels at the bottom, which make him able to whoop, whoop, minus the sound effects, of course. The next figure I shall be opening is the Eternal Dalek, which I've also had before, but I'm still rather excited about opening because it's a Dalek, of course. Of course! So let's just shimmy on him back down there to the back and open this. Again, the back of this is, well, this Dalek's only been released like this, apart from in the big Christmas set thing, so that'd be why. Opening again, a little bit more difficult for some reason. I probably should use a penknife and do this neater, because you guys are probably screaming going, no, no, no. Anyway, we're in. Throw this bit in. Throw that bit in the bin. Take out, knock over the camera. This one's been a pain in the arse, but that's what you get, I guess, for opening it really quick. Out comes your beautiful yellow Dalek. He looks yellow on the camera, which is good. All this mumbo jumbo junk goes in the bin. Gonna need a black bag in a minute. And again, the Eternal Dalek, that is now mine. Whoop whoop. And let's proceed to take him out of the packaging. Again, one big thick clump of plastic tie. I always find it difficult to get these ones off. Because they're thicker, obviously they're stronger, but we'll get there in the end, won't we? I never know which way to go either, it's not really... That way! That is the way to go! Oh no! Okay, my actual... This is the first time. My bit of plastic is actually snapped, so I can't twist that side. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult than usual. Still, ease off. Done it. If you see what I mean, this snapped. Oh well, whatever. Whatever! Okay, so if I just yank-a-doodle him out of there, again, sellotape on the eye, on the exterminator, and on the plunger, but pretty easy to get out. Release the Dalek in the bin, and there is your Eternal Dalek with extremely loose exterminator gun, which I'm not very happy about. Okay, again, the articulation is absolutely identical. As I say, I'm not very happy about the looseness of his gun. I think I'll be buying another one and selling this one, quite frankly, because I don't want to have a loose gun that's going to keep pissing me about. But for now, if I just tighten it like that, you would never be able to tell. So obviously, yeah, articulation is exactly the same. Don't they just look absolutely colourful and brilliant together? So there's the two Daleks. I know I need to get the I know I still need to get the Supreme Dalek. I know I need the Scientist Dalek, which I was going to get, but that was out of stock, and I also need the Strategist Dalek. But I'll get those in time, of course, and I'm going to be army building. I'm going to buy, in total, I'm going to have 1 Supreme Dalek, I'm going to have 1 Eternal Dalek, I'm going to have 5 Drone Daleks, I'm going to have probably 2 or 3 Scientist Daleks, and probably about 4 Strategist Daleks. So a whole shelf of colourful, lovely, jubbly Daleks. Okay, so next and finally, I shall be opening my Amy Pond from the Pandorica in her police outfit, and I'm going to be opening that very, very soon. I'm just going to basically push these Daleks to the back of the shelf and proceed to open. Now, as you may remember from the beginning of this video, it seems like a long time ago now, I have got 2 of these. There they are. Don't they just look awesome? Amy Pond is fit. I need to decide which one I want to open, and obviously which one I want to keep in this box. Now, they both seem to be in pretty good condition. You guys can be the judge. They are pretty awesome. I'm just going to quickly check them over and see which one is the one I want to open and the one I want to close, keep shut, close, whatever. They do seem pretty much the same, pretty much identical. This one's got a couple of knocks and bashes, so at the moment that one's losing. I'm gonna probably open that one. Let's check this one again. Okay, looks like this one's gonna be the one that stays closed. Now I'm just gonna check the figure because I don't want to have a dirty, scratched figure on my display. She seems like she's in good condition, although her head is a little bit bulgy, and her head isn't bulgy on this one so much. So let me just have a eagle eye closer look at these figures. Okay, so I'm actually going to be opening this one because the other one has got a bit of a blemish on the back. So without further ado, I shall be opening Amy. On the back is standard. We all have seen that before, so it's nothing to shout home about. I haven't got a complete Pandorica set as of yet because it's coming in a post, but never mind. Amy is about to be opened live on the camera. Here she goes. Here we go. Look at that. Ripped and opened. The air is coming out, and Amy is coming to be mine. I can't wait. I think Amy is gorgeous. Okay, so I've noticed already there's a little booklet about Doctor Who audios. That's quite a nice little touch. Obviously this figure and all the other figures in the set come with a CD, of course, which makes up the Pandorica, hence why there's an audio thing involved, I would imagine. There's your side to the Pandorica, which although I need it at the moment, I'm not going to need it when the rest of my set arrives, but there's nothing like having a spare CD, I suppose. Obviously she comes out like so. I'm definitely going to be keeping the Amy Pond, although it doesn't say police outfit, it just says Amy Pond, so I'll just have to remember that this is the police one. So keeping that and chucking this, of course, in the bin. We'll take her out. Now, I've never had an Amy Pond figure, so this is my first. I'm losing my Amy Pond virginity online on YouTube today. I haven't got an 11th Doctor for her to go with because I sold my one from the 11th Doctor box set. But of course I'll be getting the one that's got a silly little fez on his head. That'll be my first 11th Doctor, this current collection I'm doing. And he'll be coming hopefully tomorrow or whenever in the Pandorica set that I've bought. So out she comes. Be very careful with her. She's kind of exclusive, this figure, because you know it's in the police uniform. I know. Anyway, throw this away. Bin. I know she's included in the Christmas set. I don't know if she's exactly the same or not, probably. But anyway, I still think she's beautiful. Now, the detailing is absolutely brilliant. You've got the police sign at the back, which has been covered up by a gorgeous ginger hair, or red hair. Lovely detailing. So what I'm going to do is zoom in for you guys so you can actually see what I'm talking about.